Okay, hello everyone, good afternoon. And very good evening to everyone to meet with the NODA. I am the president of HR part in NODA company. So my group member is 7, so all of the here present. Liang Ding is my right side, is presenting the vice president of the company. And Jiang is the accounting, and me and the HR team members. And Huang with the engineering, we are both for engineering part. And Major Hung is the lawyer, our company. And the rest of the Young Hung is the timekeeper and summary all of our discussion today. So we start in a NODA company. I will introduce my vice president. He will be look after the floor. So please tell me.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Deng Liang. I am vice president in this meeting. I represent NORA company to participate in the detailed negotiation on the terms of establishing a cooperative subsidiary with Sakura company. We have 5 discussion points today, and I'm responsible for stating the first point, namely the distribution of equity ownership. So we want to give you 13% equity. So what do you think about this decision?
Okay, thank you, my colleague. I'm Lordford. Okay, I'm the vice president for Sakari. But before I respond to what you have, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce my team. As I said, I'm Lordford, so I'll give the platform to my team to also each to introduce him or herself.
Yeah.
Okay, from my left.
Hi everyone.
Okay.
I'm Jaywell. I'm human resource. First of all, you tell us you want to 30%.
30. Only give you 30.
Only give you 30. As you know, our Finland is a developed country, so a lot of the people income capital is more than average level. So as you know, we can talk about the more. I think the best way is our just let you know we can negotiate our percent to I think more than average level. That would be great.
So as you know, in Malaysia, the cost of living is quite low. So what we propose is that we are going to give $400 plus house plus travel expense to a short-term employee, and for a permanent employee, we are going to give $14,000 plus accommodation and 5 days paid holiday to China for a permanent employee. As this figures has been kept under the cost of living of Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia. Thank you.
So what's your job?
I'm HR. Me and Jaywell are taking care of the salaries of the employees.
So this question need accounting to answer.
So let me introduce. I'm HR. So is the some role in accounting is my colleague. So HR role is the foreign investment policy in Malaysia. So their policy is the 30% of the foreign investment in Sakari. Because of the law and regulation, we are the business partner. So how can we develop the business partner? Of course, you maintain your law and regulation. So Malaysian rules and regulation, any foreign investment in the less than 30%, not above the 30%.
Okay.
So where equity, we are proposal the 30% based on their Malaysian government rules and regulation. If you are asking the more than 30%, it cannot be proposal for the business rule. That's why my vice president proposed to you 30%. Up to you.
Okay, we Sakari, we have our standard, and we've been dealing with other institutional companies globally. And since most of the tech is coming from us and making huge inputs or investment, we propose, we give you equity share of, we get 51 and we get 49. I think that is cool. We can manage it. I think we are being fair.
So
We have to have a second thought about it because 30% is not good for our policy. It's not in line with our company policy. Okay, and I think we are being fair to you. Getting 51 and 49 is cool.
So we need a broker company and make up 2 new company, and they will give you 30 and 90 equity. That's true. Do you think it's okay?
Okay, per Sakari, you see, we take major decisions at the board level, and what the board has decided is what we all the time we go by. And on extreme case, there are times we do compromise, and then
Yeah, this is the win-win business. So
Win-win
I
business.
propose you 30% based on your rules and regulation, because you are long time in your business in our like Malaysia. So they are a developing country. So if you want to under the process or without discipline the government rules, you cannot survive their long time business. So if you are long time business, you are running, of course you maintain the government rules. So that's why my vice president for you the 30% and 70% of the.
You can't survive. It's like you are giving us a probability.
No, I think the probability is when you are the suppose
Be-
you are not a investment in your home country.
Yeah, because most of the work is done by us. The employees we are training our employees that are done by us. The salaries are given by us.
I know, but the rules is 30% for an investment. So my vice president is there 30%. Maybe it will be the some increases, but 49 it cannot be possible.
I suggest, Laura, you have to take a second look at what we are giving you. 49, 51. It's a
Just,
done deal.
Yeah, maybe we can give you 49 equity, but we need make up 2 new company that according the lawyer we just only give you 30. So if I make up 2 new company, that's one company give you 30, one company give you 90. You know what I mean?
I do get your where you are coming from, okay? But we have a policy, okay? And
You also
we have other options, okay? Others are willing to take what we are giving you, okay? But because I have interest in Malaysia, and my board wants to at least spread our business to what eastern part of what the world.
But the actual control people is me. I just make it 2 new company. That is maybe is okay.
It's good. And colleagues,
Yes. So I used to say, and with me and MD Dinul and Terry will be talking about the technology part.
We are
So,
the engineers
Yeah, we are
from
like,
Sakari.
we are functioning as engineers. So yeah, we are proposing like the joint ventures company with the basic structure of the digital switches, which is like the designated, which is identified by the designated locations by the Telecom Malaysia BSD. So maybe like we can't, we can only just provide with the basic structure and with the assembling part. We can't give the full access towards our plant. That's what our views.
So technology engineer part in my project, you can answer your proposal.
On the issue of digital switches, you only want to give a joint venture company the technology for components, assembly and installation, but we don't think that's enough. Since it is a joint company, NORA needs to fully know every technology in this firm it is also our right, and we can innovate and cooperate further through this approach. Maybe it is a sign of your trust in us.
Yeah, that's fine, but yeah, we will be taking care of the basic things. You just take care of the assembling and the exchange things. So the product will not be disturbed in that way. Because we are Finland-based company, so we are just thinking.
So, of course, we know that technological innovation is key to your market competitiveness, and we also understand that you need to protect intellectual property rights of your products. We promise you that Nora can pay a part of the money for your technology. In this case, we don't own the core technology, but the innovation rights are still yours. We believe it is a win-win strategy. We get the technology for making the switches, and your company obtains the necessary capital for other innovations.
In my opinion, there are alternative ways to keep us win. I think we can provide the service to installing, to maintenance, keep maintenance. So, and if the client have some things, we can send our engineering to the scene to.
Yeah, full support we can provide.
Yeah. But the core things,
The condition is
yeah.
right.
But don't worry, we also know that the contact technology of the digital switches is a business secret. Nora has the responsibility to keep it.
We can make up mind and figure out something. Okay.
So from the Nora part, the equity payment, my vice president is already sharing with you, though it's the negotiable our HR partner. Can it be the finalized which percentage we can decide the winning equity part?
So I think is that the 49% for the Sakari and 59 for the Nora.
Sir, you are agree for 49?
51 for the Nora will be
Equity.
equity. That will be good. With that, Sakari also proposed that the royalty payment should be around 2.5 to 3%. That's the minimum
So royalty payment is
on net gross.
net gross. So the first thing we are discuss about the equity and the technology transfer, engineering coding. We are discussing about the part. So you are okay with the engineering part negotiated?
Yeah, so we came to conclusion that we can just provide you with the, we can just provide via Sakara, we can just provide Nora with the assembling things in the joint ventures company,
Yes.
in the designated locations. Yeah, we are because we think we can perform better if the things apply like that. We can provide full support and everything, but we can provide you the basic structure and like the whole model of the plant and assembling parts and everything. But yeah, I mean,
So next is royalty payment.
training as well.
I want to ask my colleague what she thinks about the abbreviation.
Okay, so you guys are with abbreviation.
Yes, in terms of the choice of arbitration location, we are all aware of the advantages of having an arbitration location In all honesty, it would have given Nora a significant advantage to have the arbitration in Malaysia. However, it would bring risks and pitfalls for our company. Hence, we have discussed this issue internally for a long time, and we recognize that it's a fact that the joint company is established in Malaysia, and if the attribution site is located in Malaysia, that would be conductive to get relevant depositions.
We are willing to make some compromise on the choice of arbitration locations as we have a strong interest in working with Nora. The technology was at the very heart of our business, which made it impossible for us to transfer its conflict. Our cultural backgrounds and points of interest are different, and as a result, we did not reach any results in the initial negotiations. We hope you can see our goodwill, and we hope to see Nora's goodwill as well. After a better understanding of the culture and a firm willingness to cooperate, we are willing to set up the arbitration in Malaysia. However, we have the precondition that Nora would be willing to adopt technology application approach that we have proposed.
Yes, in our initial negotiations, we both opted for a distributive negotiation approach with both parties intent to obtain maximum rights for themselves. However, we need to work together in the direction of cooperation in order to achieve a win-win outcome for both of us. So I really hope Nora will give it serious considerations. Thank you.
So as Jabil and I think is that Sakari can increase a great deal from Nora's quality and information about the way of life and market. And the Sakari is one of the fruitful specialties showcase player for providing computerized switches technology. So with that we can say that both of the party have own their own quality and point of interest. And consequently, we would like to think that both of the company should settle on something and move on with this contract.
Okay, as per our side, we have a tradition that mostly arbitration are being settled back home Helsinki, at Finland. But for the sake of this negotiation, I think why don't we compromise and then we win, you win, and we move forward.
So you also worry that Winora will steal your knowledge and become your competitor in the field of communication equipment, right?
So when we sign the when we make a contract, we will put a clause in that whatever the technology we will give you is the previous technology, not a new one.
Yeah, I think I would like to say currently Nora had the turnover of more than 3 mil in a year and had over 30 subsidiaries, and we work with multinational companies such as Siemens and Fujitsu. As a diverse field resources company with such a large business scale, we have no reason to usurp the interests of alien partner. We always pursue interests first and win-win cooperation. So I think we can get good cooperate, and we won't steal your knowledge.
From our engineering view, I think we can make the design for you guys, like the special product, and provide the training and service and rapid response within the yes 20 hours. I think that's from the like, but like the Siemens, I think this company can't provide your your special product. Yeah, they I think give you like the general product. Yeah.
What do you think?
I want to hear it from you, HR. What she want to offer?
Sorry?
I want to hear it from your HR. What she want to offer for your company? HR.
你们
我没有
How's-
we
how's
don't
your-
have HR.
We don't have the HR.
Yeah.
Just only accounting.
So the my HR part, yeah, the big issue is the HR part, the salaries and
Yeah,
expectation.
we can. Yeah.
So you are supposed to, Sakari, you are supposed to propose there are the Malaysian living cost and compared to the Finland. So you are proposing the 8 senior engineering and there are subsequently Sakari, there are short time, long term and contractual. But now you can see the salary part, the senior expert is around RM Malaysian ringgit 25,000 to 27,000. It is too much. So
Yeah.
your proposal is too much because I think you are proposing your Finland based company, but these are not the Finland, these are the Malaysia. So Malaysia, the living cost comparatively lower than the
Yeah,
Finland.
but if you want to survive with the expertise that we guys have, our company have.
I understand,
And-
but expertise, you can propose that the how much the daily basis 1,260 USD in a daily rate. You are benchmarking the others European country or others group of multinational companies who are doing business. So daily rate 1,260 marking USD dollar is too much, and daily part because ultimately the end result, the HR part, here the all of them together for profitability. In end of the year or end of the 5 years, you cannot profit it. How can they sustain? So I think that my vice president can propose this year's too much high salary.
Yeah, that's why at the start of the meeting I've changed the prices,
Yes.
as I've shown, as I've told you.
Yes.
So I think that's what we can best offer for our joint venture. And if you also agree what about the percentage that we have told you, so we can carry on with our contract and sign this deal.
So I think before the 4 part are already decided, the loyalty part, equity, technology, and the salary part. I can think that we propose the salary. We can along together because ultimately expert engineering, expert any human resource, any position. I think expert people become the quality leader and better than yes. So we think negotiate the salary part. So this is our HR part. So I think you can
Arbitration.
conclude. Yes.
Arbitration, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, I will elaborate on why Kuala Lumpur should be used as a venue for arbitration in the following 2 ways. So first of all, as we all know, I will say that if the joint venture is established, it will be set up in Malaya, And so firstly, it's convenient for us. When we choose the place of the arbitration, the usual place of the business of the parties need to be taken into account because we need to minimize the cost of the party, of the tribal, and the inconvenience of traveling long distance. So, besides the majority stakeholder in the JV company will take place in, Malaya. So as a result, it would be more convenient if Kuala Lumpur was a place of arbitration. And besides, it's cheaper because you know that the Finland is a developed country and the arbitration costs are cheaper in Kuala Lumpur than in Helsinki from the local economic situation. So that's why we think that we should choose a place in Malaya. Okay.
Yeah, I quite agree with your some part, and I have to address that. I know that will be more convenient to send the arbitration in your country, but the problem is that most of government they were more friendly to the local company. That's the risk and the pitfalls that our company will meet. So as we have talked before, we think we can compromise with this part. We let you send the arbitration in the Malaysia, but we do have precondition. The precondition is about technology or equipment. We can compromise with each other. That's my point. Yeah.
Okay, so you know that we all know that if we can collaborate with each other, when the joint venture is successful, you know that we can pave the way for you to into the world market, and this is what's your company's strategy. You need us to enter the world market, and the market is is very big. So that's is what our company can provide for you. And as a technology transfer, and our engineers say that if you are worried about the copy, and we will pay money for the part that.
Thank you so much for that. So, for this conclusion, as we discussed earlier, I think we should go with the 49 and 51. Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, you are good. You are good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President.
Sorry.
No worries.
Don't tell me you're doing record the video.